His Excellency the President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, Cabinet Secretary for Education, all protocol observed. Your Excellency, sir, I had two positions. I had a position of being a chair of the Technical Working Committee to establish this Open University. On that capacity, I would like to thank you, sir, and take opportunity to thank you for championing the establishment of Open University of Kenya. First, when you were the Minister for Higher Education, and now as the head of state and government. The Open University of Kenya, whose charter you issued today, is indeed your brainchild. Second, late last year, you gave instruction that you wanted to see the Open University chartered soonest. Today, we are here to witness the realization of that expectations. Your Excellency, sir, as we learn from the exploits of our renowned long-distance athletes, it doesn't matter how one poorly starts the race. What matters is how one finishes the race. Your Excellency, the race to operationalize the Open University of Kenya started some years back, at least 14 years ago. Today, it comes to the finish line. In your speech on Madaraka Day, you said, and I quote, "And later this year, Kenyans will have the opportunity to go to the university from the comfort of their homes." Your Excellency, sir, education for all is a worthwhile dream. Quality education makes human beings equal. Your own life, sir, Mr. President, is a testimony to the equalization power of education. The Open University of Kenya creates opportunities for those who cannot attend the formal structured universities for their higher education. Setting up the Open University of Kenya is in part a response to the recent UNESCO on reimagining higher education for the benefit of all those who need. By providing alternative pathways in access to higher education, not only in country but across the border, the Open University becomes a major vehicle for integration of East African community. In the recent visit, your recent visit to Rwanda, you emphasized this point, sir. Your Excellency, sir, in line with the vision of the government you lead, the Open University is a framework of action for repairing injustices that have prevailed and have been perpetuated by our education system since independence. We have practiced our education system that has suffered from grade disease, failed to recognize prior learning, and is anchored on exclusion, and hence closing off many Kenyans from realizing themselves and their potentials. Sir, I would like to report to you that the Technical Working Committee on Operationalization of Open University of Kenya took time to deliberate on what makes the Open University of Kenya unique. And that's what I want to emphasize, sir. What makes this university unique? And they identified 5 aspects of that uniqueness. First, Open University is a visionary framework. Your Excellency, a vision creates hope. And without vision, people perish. Sir, Open University is a framework of hope. It is a university that will build life and aspirations of Kenyans who, for one reason or another, lost hope for higher education. By issuing a charter to Open University of Kenya today, you signify a move away from exclusion in access in higher education to inclusion. Second, Open University is a framework of shared prosperity. Your Excellency, sir, Open University is also a framework of shared prosperity. The vision of Open University is innovative university for inclusive prosperity. This declared vision seeks to answer the question, how do we enable Kenyans to benefit from prosperity in vision in Kenya Vision 2030? Sir, the Technical Working Committee believes that through inclusivity in education, national prosperity can be shared. Third, OUK is an enabling framework. Your Excellency, sir, education is an enabling enterprise. And by opening up continuous learning, opportunities for all are created. The Technical Working Committee, which I had the opportunity and privilege to chair, recommends strongly that the concept of school dropout should be withdrawn from use in our society, either casually or in official education documents. This is because we understand education as a continuous process. In reality, what happens is that learners step out of the learning process when they face challenges, and they step in when conditions become favorable or affordable. OUK will therefore provide this revolving door for stepping in and stepping out of learning process. Fourth, sir, OUK is a framework of openness. Your Excellency, sir, the true democratization of education is through provision of open access to learning opportunities. One part of this university's name is the word open. This implies that the university embraces flexibility, inclusivity with respect to admission, progression while studying, time of study, place of study, and the method of study. Those who want to continue with work and study, travel and study, herding their livestock and study, pursue lifelong learning without restrictions or limitations with respect to age, gender, or duration, or the cost of learning, now have a place to actualize their aspirations. Fifth, Open University is a strategic framework. Your Excellency, the Technical Working Committee sees the Open University is a strategic framework, and hence enabling or establishing this university will help the national and the African Union Agenda 2063 by ensuring that Education 4.0 interactive technologies in teaching and learning in higher education becomes the principal mode rather than the peripheral mode, which is the current situation. Ensuring that the masses of our people who need education are not left behind, as advocated by SDG4. Positioning Kenya as an export of education in Africa, and thus enhancing African Agenda 2023 and UNESCO's Convention on Program, Skills, Students and Staff Mobility across the borders. Facilitating those in diaspora and those in diplomatic service to access homegrown programs for their children. Finally, sir, I would like to assure you that the Technical Working